Back to my YouTube channel. This is the Jordan Report, and I'm your host, Robert Jordan. Everyone, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, guys, we're going to go up to Chicago real fast. It turns out Kim Foxx was under investigation all this time for the Jussie Smollett case. And so now the results of that investigation are coming in. So I'm going to go up to their local news and let them tell us what happened.
Prosecutor Dan Webb determines no criminal charges should come from the handling of the Jussie Smollett case.
But the special prosecutor's investigation has some strong criticism for how the state's attorney's office prosecuted that case. WGN's Tanya Francisco joins us now with more.
It was an exhaustive investigation there, and after conducting 53 interviews and combing through more than 120,000 pages of documents, and that includes text messages and audio recordings, we still don't know how the decision was reached to drop the case against Jussie Smollett. In a 12-page summary of his much larger 60-page report, Special Prosecutor Dan Webb determined there was no criminal wrongdoing, but he did find substantial abuses of discretion and operational failures by Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx and her office in its handling of the Jussie Smollett case. The former Empire actor is accused of staging a racist, homophobic attack against himself in January of 2019 to drum up publicity. A grand jury returned a 16-count felony indictment against him, but after initially claiming to have a strong case, Foxx recused herself, and the charges against Smollett were abruptly dropped, with Smollett getting a little more than a slap on the wrist.
It was obvious to everyone who had a law license that she had violated the law.
It was through the efforts of retired appellate court judge Sheila O'Brien that Webb was appointed special prosecutor to look into the handling of the case. Among the issues Webb investigated, whether Foxx properly recused herself. Webb determined she did not, saying her entire office should have been pulled off the case. Instead, it was turned over to her two top deputies, who were accused of having significantly divergent opinions of how the case was resolved. Webb even found the lead prosecutor on the case read a statement during the dismissal hearing that she drafted in conjunction with Smollett's attorney. Webb called that atypical. Former Cook County prosecutor Joe Roddy.
People are going to have questions about how things are done over there. And certainly in this case, it's documented that things were not done correctly and that things were not done on the up and up.
Webb condemned Foxx and her office for making, quote, at least 6 false and/or misleading public statements relating to the nature and reason for the dismissal of the case on more than one occasion. This report puts to rest any implications of outside influence or criminal activity on the part of the Cook County State's Attorney's Office and the Chicago Police Department. The statement goes on to say the Cook County State's Attorney's Office categorically rejects the Office of Special Prosecutor's characterization of its exercises of prosecutorial discretion and private or public statements as, quote, abuses of discretion or false statements to the public. O'Brien says she's satisfied but disheartened by the results of the investigation.
Now we do know the truth, however. Mr. Webb has told us that our state's attorney lied to us, our state's attorney doesn't know how to run the office, and she might lose her law license.
Webb says he will forward his findings to the Illinois Attorney Registration and Disciplinary Commission to determine the future of Foxx's law license. Webb did reinstate some of the charges against Smollett, but his trial is not expected to take place for a while because of the pandemic. And another late development in the case, Kim Foxx is removing herself from the campaign trail because her husband has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. He's scheduled to have surgery this week.
Certainly wish him well. Tanya, thank you.
Okay, corrupt Chicago, guys. That's why the place looks the way it looks.